This is literally every person's biggest fear when it comes to open ocean water and going into it. It's like, oh hey, there could be a shark in there. Probably not, but in this movie, there is. Hello once again, watchers of good movies. My name is Nick Pell and this is once again coming from my apartment. Now today we are going to be talking about the film The Shallows. This film starring Blake Lively, and she plays someone who goes to this secret beach because her mother once went there when she was pregnant with her, and so she goes there because it's supposed to be this fantastic place to surf. And if you've seen a trailer for this film, you know that it's going to go very, very awry because there is a shark in the water, and thus The Shallows. So that's our film. Now, I generally stay away from these kinds of films. I've actually never seen Jaws for probably this reason, because it just kind of feeds the paranoia if I ever do for some reason end up on a beach in the ocean for whatever reason, that, oh hey, there could be a shark under there. 95% of the time, probably not, or probably even higher percentage than that. On this film, they feed on that fear, and there's a shark in the water, and it bites Blake Lively. She has to survive, and yeah, people die. One thing that this film does very, very well, though, is that it builds up tension, because you know that this is a shark attack film, and you know what the general idea is supposed to be. And so the first 30 minutes, you were just waiting for that to start happening. You know that there's a shark in these waters, you know that it's going to attack at some point, and it just does a very, very good job at building up that tension. That tension kind of dies down, though, after it starts to happen, and also just between the shark attacks and shark main bits that are happening, because there are a lot of slow parts in this film, just as Blake Lively is trying to recover from her shark bite and trying to get rescued by other people and seeing people get killed as a result, and just a lot of slow bits which didn't necessarily need to be in the film, but they probably included so that it was more than an hour long. But I did like that Blake Lively's character, she was smart about her situation. She was a med student, so she knew generally how to stitch herself up and try to keep her leg not from being infected and falling off. She was able to kind of time the shark's movements to try to get from place to place, and she generally did smart things in this movie to try to survive the shark. And I like seeing that in this character. She wasn't just going from place to place, not even thinking about what she was doing, and nearly getting killed each time. I like that she was just being smart about it. She was observing the situation and making educated guesses as to what she needed to do to survive. And without spoiling it, I did feel like the ending was actually very, very clever. I actually quite enjoyed how this whole thing ended up wrapping up between Blake Lively and the shark's conflict. I like seeing how that thing just ended. I thought it was a very clever ending. And then there is some cheesy dialogue throughout this film, just because it's that type of film that's going to have cheesy dialogue. It was more evident towards the end of the film, surprisingly, than just like Blake Lively's interactions with other surfers that she meets or things along those lines. But dialogue's not the best in this film. Blake Lively, though, she does a very good job in this film. She leads the film. She's essentially the only person in the film for 90% of the movie, and I thought she did a very good job in it. And I thought that the first 20 minutes or so did a nice job establishing her character, her background, the reasons why she was here, the conflict with her family, things along those lines. Guys, in the end, I don't really know what I thought about this movie, to be honest with you. I enjoyed the shark attack bits and the parts where it was Blake Lively versus the shark, mano a mano, who's going to survive ultimately. Those parts were really fun to watch and really engaging. But then the slow parts were just really, really slow, and they didn't have a whole lot of content in them and just seemed to be there to kind of stretch out the film. So if this does seem like something that you are interested in, definitely check this film out. I think it is more on the good side than on the bad side personally, but it's just kind of a slim margin. But guys, those are just my thoughts on The Shallows. Let me know yours in the comments down below. Did you like it as much as I did? Did you hate it more than I did? Let me know. Like, favorite, comment, and subscribe once again if you so choose. I appreciate it immensely. And as always, my people, my name is Nick Pell, and once again, keep on watching.